Hi there. If you're in grades 10, 11, or 12, then one of the questions you're probably asking yourself is whether studying abroad is really worth the time and the resources that you would need. In this two-part series, I'm going to talk about the main reasons why students decide to pursue an education abroad, specifically a bachelor's program abroad. So let's get started on this journey. In part one, I'm going to detail two very, very critical reasons. These are the fact that the selection processes tend to be very, very holistic. And secondly, the curriculum itself is very, very flexible. It allows for you to choose many more options than you would back in India, right? All right, let's get started. Reason number one, the kind of selection processes. Unlike in India, where there is a great great amount of importance given to your academic and scholastic abilities, universities abroad tend to look at multiple parameters, right? It's a little more holistic, as I said. Now, what that means is that what it does not mean is that your grades are not important. No, I'm not trying to say that. Your grades are important, but are also measured with respect to other aspects of your life and your motivations, right? That means that a good SAT score, for example, can actually offset an average or a low GPA, right? Now, that's something that can happen when you're applying to a university abroad. In fact, this is also something that I've covered in my previous video. But besides scholastic aptitude, they also look at personality and motivation, right? What that means is that you can showcase your extracurricular activities and their entire range, and probably build up a personality for yourself that that really impresses the admission committees, right? And not just that, if you've done any internships or special projects that display your motivation for a particular field, universities are going to take you a lot more seriously. Universities, I mean, in the US. Now, that's not all. Universities and programs also look at the kind of social service and volunteer work you've done, because what this tells them is that here's a candidate who's willing to go the extra mile and create a contribution or an impact on the community around him or her, right? And that's something that increasingly is getting a lot of importance. And finally, unlike in India, universities tend to have a fairly detailed application process, including you writing multiple essays and furnishing letters of recommendation. And what these do is that they allow you the space to explain your plan and your deepest motivations. And if you can make an excellent case for yourself that stitches together the various things and activities that you've pursued in your life, then your chances of getting an admit are that much higher, right? So clear reason why studying abroad should make sense to you. It's not going to pigeonhole you into an academic sort of position. It actually takes into account multiple aspects of your personality, interest, and abilities, and put all of that together, into a strong candidature for you. Well, let's now move on to the second reason, which is the curriculum. Now, every person, every mentor that we spoke to has very clearly sort of expressed the view that education abroad, especially in the US and Canada and maybe even Europe, is of an entirely different methodology. Now, what this means is that you get a lot more flexibility, because most programs abroad allow you to choose a major and a minor area. Now that opens up a very, very wide range of fields and courses that you can take, and doesn't really bracket you or silo you into a particular field, right? Which means that you're not just looking at engineering, medicine, or business, but you could actually choose, let's say, a major in biotechnology or business, and then choose a minor, let's say, in areas like public health or music. So it allows you to explore different aspects, different fields that you're interested in, and pursue a career in either of the two, depending on how this pans out for you. And that's not all. Besides allowing you to choose major and minor fields, you also can take multiple electives, right, which are not entirely related to the course of your study. And these electives will again give you exposure to singular topics that that your course might not include. So that way you can personalize your academics and what you learn from college. And you can pick and choose areas that really interest you, right? Remember, public universities and also private universities in the US tend to give you a vast sort of array of fields. And remember, because universities are very, very large, and contain these many departments, it means that you will get to study and learn from the experts in each of those fields, right? So that's why you should consider applying to a program abroad. And parting words, well, it's not just about the major and the minor. Some programs and departments offer you interesting combinations. In fact, even give you the chance to do a double major, right? So something like I do a double major in computer science and public health, right? Which is an opportunity that you don't get back in India, right? So do give it a thought and get your research started right away. If you need any assistance with that, I think Mentors Capital and its large pool of mentors can probably give you assistance. Now, remember, our entire process is predicated on the large, vast network of our mentors. Now, these are people who've studied various fields, studied various subjects, and have done so from universities across the globe, right? And the kind of experiences they had both during the application phase and then during when they pursued their program, and probably even later when some of our mentors are actually working in companies abroad. Well, that collective wisdom can actually help you make wiser choices, right? And well, these wise choices span the entire breadth of your application, right? Whether it's taking the SAT, creating a strong application, or well, tackling essays, tackling interviews, or other online assessments. Our mentors will be there to handhold you and create that impact that you so desire, right? So don't hesitate to reach out to me. The link to contact us is given in the description of this video. If you like this video and want to hear more about it, do subscribe to our channel. Do give me a thumbs up to this video, and I hope to see you in the next part as well. Thank you, have a great day, and wish you all the very best.